so in this video, I'm going to share with you our honest review about doing a homeschool co-op. This was our first year that we finished and we absolutely love it. So stay tuned to get all the information of how I went and everything, how I was going. Welcome back to my channel, Homeschool in Paradise, and welcome if you're new. My name is Magali and I have a 4 and a 6 years old and we live in Hawaii. So I'm going to try to do this video really quickly. I actually filmed this before, but I didn't really like it, so I'm going to refilm it again. But it is currently 10:40 at night, so it's late, and I just finished work. And was busy as usual at the restaurant. It's always busy, summer crazy, but anyway, so I'm gonna try to keep it short. So I have my notes, I don't forget, because last video I thought I was all over the place. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to let you know that this is part of a collaboration. It is hosted by myself. So at the end of this video, make sure to go check out the playlist. It's going to be down below because other homeschool mom is going to be sharing their experience about co-op and things like that. If you are interested about co-ops and joining one. Okay, so we absolutely love our experience. Honestly, the kids were always asking when was the next time that we were going for the co-op, and then when they were sick and we couldn't go, they were sad. And then this summer they were sad not to have any co-op, which I mean now they're enjoying their summer. But honestly, overall, they're really great. But I would say that if you're looking at going with a co-op, to check what kind of co-op that you're looking for, because on island, if you live in Kauai as well, just to let you know that we joined the Curiosity Kids in Lahui, but there's other co-op that are on island, and I just had to look at what I was looking for. How it worked, it was located in a church, and it wasn't religious, which I love because we're secular, but it was including all kind of different families, but it was just the location, that's what we were using, the space, and then outside it had a playground and then a grass area. So there's 21 meeting at the church and then 1 field trip a month. And we're meeting every Friday. The time is from 9 to 2, which it was great. The kids were separated in 3 groups. So the younger one, I'm not exactly sure the grades, I don't remember it quite, but the younger one, it was preschool to 2nd grade. The middle one was 3rd grade to like 5th or 6th, maybe something like that. And then the 3rd one was the older one. So it worked fine. The younger one grew a lot more because I think there's always a lot more kids that are homeschool in that group age, and then when you get to like late middle school or like high school, there's always less kids. But it was great. There was a lot of kids. I don't remember. So it was 20. We had 29 families, and each families either had like 1 kid to 3 kids. 4, I think that was max. So the classes that we had, so the first hour was PE and fire knife. At the beginning of the year, we didn't have fire knife, the one with the fire, a really cool Hawaiian thing. But towards the end, the teacher was there once in a while, so I wasn't always there. The PE teacher, it was one of my friend, but then she left island, so I took over from PE, which it was great. It was some challenging and sometimes because the kids have such a wide range of ages that sometimes trying to do activity for if you have preschool and then teenager is different. But overall, it really worked well. It was great to have them all together because it's a bigger group for doing like dodgeball or things like that. And I would separate the kids for the interest, and then also because getting kids their energy out, and then after that they're more prone on sitting and focusing on other things. And then the second class was for the younger one, which my kids were in the younger one. It was the Discovery Club, so we were doing a lot of hands-on activity, example building bridge. So they were watching something about bridge, and then building bridge with the popsicle sticks, or something about Play-Doh, the moon faces, and then making with the Oreo like different faces of the moon. So many great activities that it was in that class. And then after that, it was art. It was a lot of everything, including art. And then after that, it was also for the two other groups. They had science. I didn't go in the science, but I I saw that it was really interesting, but my kids are younger, like you said. And then we had lunch, and then the last class was music. So they were rotating, so all the groups could go in almost all the classes. The music was mainly like learning about music, historical, and then the kids like had station for Legos, and then dollhouse and things like that. And then they were doing some games. The last hour was the discovery hour, so they had like, it was free play, so we had like board games, and the kids loved playing dodgeball. Also the kids that were interested in the hula dance, we had the teacher, and then the girls were doing that and practicing. So these were all the classes. And then we also had the field trip. So field trip, like I said, it was once a month. The different field trips, so we didn't forget. So we had the surf rider, beach. We went to beach, and then Hawaiian teacher came and talked to us about like culture. And then they had the fish pond, which it was canceled because I was supposed to have the fish pond, but it was canceled because of the weather. And then it was career day and a kids market with my kids loved it. So every kid had to create something and then sell it. It was really great. My son made homemade tortillas. Yes, at 6.5, he makes homemade tortillas. I only helped him a little bit for the recipe, but he cooked all of them. We did a lot. That was great. And then we went to the fire station. We went to Human Society to see the animals. And then the next one we were in Mexico, so we missed, I don't remember what it was. After that we did a beach cleanup. DLNR came, and then the kids were learning about the species, the microscopes and all. We went to the community college to do a STEM. It was the chocolate and a factory from the movie. That was great. And then the last one was the police station. So the kids had so much fun for all those field trips. And then for the fees, so for that one, just to give you an idea, so if you were enrolling your child, it was $100 per child, and then you had to volunteer 11 classes. So you would just pick in the schedule we would always have 3 volunteers. But then if you had kids that were younger than kindergarten, so preschool, for your child to stay, then you had to stay. So I stayed because my daughter was in preschool. But it was great. I was happy to stay there as well. And then if not, you had an option to just drop off your child. So it was $1,000 for the year. But the field trip, the parents always had to be there. So that's one thing. And then at the end of the year, we had an end of year celebration, which it was nice because my son, he saw at the school how they were having a celebration, and he was like, oh, well, I want to go to public school. I mean, he always sees the fun stuff there outside, but so that was cool. For the end of year party, we had the hula performance. It was so pretty. And then we had the fire knife, whoever kids wanted to do it. And then we also had the professional that did a professional performance for us, which it was great. And then the kids played with the slip and slide. We did like a gift for all the family. So it was really, really great. And so that's it for my experience for Homeschool Co-op. I would love to know what is your experience, and please leave me a comment below to let me know, because every family is different, but it's really a great place. And also for socialization for myself. I mean, it's meeting other family that are homeschooling, and then for myself just to meet other moms, to talk with them and to relate, and then just to ask them how they're doing and what they like, what they don't like. It's just really a great place. And I think it's great for the kids to be surrounded with different age group. I mean, I see how the older ones, some are just mothering more the younger one, and it's just so great for both sides to be learning. So that's pretty much it. And then just remember that this was part of a collaboration, and thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. I will go to sleep after getting this video out for you guys. Bye.